Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right guys, today we're going to look at a film that I watched on Amazon, but we'll check your streaming site wherever you're watching this. It may be on a different one, but check availability wherever you are. It may be on other sites as well. I watched this on Amazon, 104 minutes. And it's a sci-fi thriller film called Parallel. Yeah, it's rated as a 15. And the film actually features four friends that run a software startup. So obviously it's sort of current time. Yeah, it's obviously not particularly set in the future, but obviously it becomes more futuristic as the thing moves on. Four friends run a software startup in an old house. A local bartender says he's cursed by a hermit woman who disappeared. Of course it is. During a squabble about, probably rent was very cheap, that's probably why they've got it. During a squabble about an impossible deadline, they discover a false wall near their laundry. A bit of ghost in there, no, because that was just another extra space, wasn't it? The false wall leads to a staircase, a finished attic, and a secret exit. In the attic, they find the journals and photos of the woman who lived in the house, as well as the mirror that crosses to parallel universes. There we go. Here comes the sci-fi element. It stars Amy Artman. No one overly familiar with me. A couple of faces I did know. Emil Amin as Devin, Martin Wallstrom as Noel, Georgia King as Lena, Mark O'Brien as Josh, Alicia Diaz as Carmen, Kathleen Quinlan as Marissa, Dave Harewood as Devin's father, and Shannon Chan-Kent as Jessica. As at the 6th of October 2021, 9 p.m. UK time, these are the following scores that we've got. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds a score of 6.4 out of 10, so that's not too bad at all. That's only 17 reviews, though, so it's not massive reviews. 14 fresh and 3 rotten. One of the freshies was Kath Clark from The Guardian. Yeah, she said, it's watchable, but don't expect your mind to be blown, more gently prodded. Yeah, don't totally disagree with that one. One of the rottens was from Wendy Ide from The Observer. So there you go. She said, montages, seesawing Dutch tilts and profligate overuse of lighting gels fail to conceal the fact that the film's writing doesn't much the law of the central idea. I mean, okay, Wendy did like it particularly. The audience saw 3.1 out of 5, so obviously that equates to 6.2 out of 10. So it's not a total disaster. And again, not a total disaster. We look over at Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, people like you and me. It's scoring 5.9 out of 10, so just below that wonderful 6 I like to see, of course, as a watchable rating. But that's not bad, 5.9 out of 10, based on 2,408 scores and reviews left. And of that 2,408, a healthy 1,520 scored it 6 or more out of 10, so that's 63%. So I don't think that's too bad at all. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned with this, I mean, I'm a big fan of these. So I mean, I'm a big Star Trek fan from back in the day. I like these sort of things where obviously there's parallel universes, etc. And of course, so this multiverse style there's been many done obviously over the years, as in series as well as movies, of course. Personally, these things are a lot sort of mainly character driven for me. It's obviously how people are reacting to each other, and obviously different circumstances when they find a parallel themselves as well. This is the thing, and I didn't particularly sadly warm to any of them, which makes for me personally, a character-driven movie. I do struggle if I don't sort of engage or invest in some of the characters. But the storyline was okay, certainly for the first, say half to 2/3 of the film. I thought the storyline was fine. I was interested with it. But I did find with a runtime of over 100 minutes, that I found the last third of the film just becoming a little bit manic, which you probably expect. It was building to a climax, of course it was, but I just found it a little bit daft, and you had to concentrate, and a little bit confusing at times, and it makes you think. I don't mind thinking about films, but sometimes I like a film to tell me what's going on rather than me having to make my own decisions on what's going to happen here or what's going to happen there. But saying this, it's a sort of film, because it is a bit manic, if you like, and a bit all over the place, that last, I mean, they start changing, obviously, little tints of little screen. The actual pictures slightly different. So you know when things are not quite right. You know when things are not quite in the right world. So they do try and help a little bit. But it is, as I said, even though it is a little bit confusing, it's probably a film I'd say if someone fancied watching it, I would go and watch it again. I might get a little bit more from it than I perhaps did the first time round, if you know what I mean. It's one of those films that you perhaps now you know what's going on, you can perhaps look for things and appreciate it a little bit more, which if that's the idea, then fair enough. It's worked for me. But as I said, sadly, I didn't really invest in the characters. I found it hard to appreciate. So obviously, when they were suffering problems or things, severe things were happening to them or not happening to them, I didn't really care that much, to be honest with you, what happened to them, and that ruins the film for me. I have to at least want the characters to do well or survive or whatever. But there you go. That's my personal thing. As I said, I might if I went back and watched it again, they might grow on me, but certainly not this first time round. But it was interesting for most part. As I said, I am a sucker. I'm a sucker for these multi-universe sort of things, and it must have been a relatively small budget. I don't imagine they spent a lot on it. Again, I streamed it, so I subscribed to the channel anyway, so I didn't have to go to the pictures and pay out a few quid to go and watch it. I'd my drinks and sweets and pay out a fortune. So on that basis, it was okay. It was okay as a sort of an afternoon watch, if you like. But do concentrate. You can't be on your phone while this is going on. As certainly for the last 2/3 of it, or say half of the film at least, because obviously things do get a bit complicated as parallel universes collide, if you like. But yeah, quite some good little gore in it as well. I like a little bit of gore in it. Yeah, there's a little bit of. Some people said that was unnecessary, but it wasn't made for kids. So there you go. So. Yeah, for a relatively small budget on that basis, I think it is one of the better of this type. Honestly, I've seen a lot worse. Let's be honest about it. So I am going to give it my watchable score. I won't sit on the fence with a 5.5. I am going to give it a 6 out of 10 because there's enough in it, as I said. Although it wasn't by any means it will live long in my memory at the moment, unless I go back and watch it again and it becomes better. It was okay. It was all right. It was all right for an Amazon, which I watched on an Amazon product, which isn't always the same. You know, it's nice when you can get into these, say Netflix, Amazon, whoever it is, you can sort of start watching these things, and within 5 or 10 minutes, at least you're interested. I mean, some of them you just turn them off. You're not that bothered. But yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Anyway, get to watch it. Let me know what you think. I think the scores there that are reflected with Rotten Tomatoes and Internet Movie Database are pretty much similar sort of thing out. So I don't think I'm way out with this one. Please let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. What we're going to do rest of the day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More important, let's all look after each other. To meet here again on the Film and TV channel. Or perhaps have a skip across, have a look at my Citizen channel, my channel on Manchester City. Whatever it is, I only ever ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.